Hi, so I'm Kimberly Byers. I am a sales and operations manager with BMW of North America, and I've been there for 24 years. I'm also the owner and operator of Affluent Affairs, which is a wedding planning and event planning service here in the upstate.
Hi, my name is Alexander Shad. I'm CEO of a logistics company in Dominican Republic, and I've been CEO for the past 10 years.
As you heard me say, I've been with BMW for 24 years, so I'm in the next chapter of my life almost. So I needed to have a future plan. And actually, my nephew who just graduated from Clemson with his master's saw this program being promoted on LinkedIn and submitted it to me. It was during the COVID times, so I was a little bored, and I applied, and lo and behold, I was accepted, which was quite an honor because this is where my undergrad degree is from. So my blood truly runneth orange. So I applied thinking, what will I do next with my life? This will be a great next step to kind of figure out what to do. And here we are, and I'm super excited about it.
On my behalf, I was interested in looking for a PhD program that I could be on while working full-time. So I did my undergraduate full-time in the US, I did my MBA while working full-time in Dominican Republic, and I did it here in the United States as well. And I was looking for a program for the past maybe 6 or 7 years that will allow me to do that. And that's the primary reason why I applied immediately as soon as I saw it.
I've thought about always wanting to come back to Clemson once I retired from my corporate world to work. This has always been my happy place. I even entertained the idea of just possibly being an assistant or working in the ticket office, just some way to be back on campus. But being in this program, I realized all the opportunities that are available to me, and it has interested me in being a teacher. In one of my roles with BMW North America, I was a trainer, a facilitator. So I think maybe the next logical step would be possibly being a professor. Or also, I recently realized that I think research can be really fun. With the classes that we have now, we're learning so much about what our possibilities are, and doing research and being able to help with some of the corporate areas of opportunity that I've seen on the day-to-day, I think would be a phenomenal next step for me.
For me, in my current job, I usually do a lot of presentations and do research on those presentations, and I felt I was being too shallow on them. And I wanted a deeper understanding of different constructs in leadership so that I can use in my presentations. That was one. And then I also felt the need to do my own research and to do my own contribution to academic knowledge as a personal desire. And that is what drives me.
Being in this program has given us a lot of emotions. It's been an emotional roller coaster. The nervousness of entering a whole new realm of life, learning something new, specifically at my juncture or age in life, learning something new, being immersed into a whole other environment that academia is very different coming from a corporate world. So it has been adapting to different just terminology and phrases, and really it's been about managing my time, and I've learned that that is crucial because being in this program, I've learned so much about academia, but also about myself and what I'm actually capable of, and I know that I have to have time for me, for my business, for my corporate job, and for homework, and it's all about time management, and it's taught me a lot.
I think what really shines in the program is the collegiality between the professors and us as students, and what we learn from them on one end. Apart from the readings that we do, we really learn from their experience and what the years that they have been in academia and the depth of the knowledge that they have on one side. But I would say we learn just as much from our cohort members, so from each other. And I love the group and the social learning that we have between us. I think I didn't imagine it would be like that, since many of us are at this juncture, maybe because of different reasons, but all very enthusiastic about what we're doing and very committed, and that has really brought us together, and we learn so much from each other.
I agree. I couldn't do this without our dynamics and just the social, the fun. This is just the fun, and you guys make this fun, and you're really part of the reason that I think all of us will be successful is because of our dynamics with each other.
100%.
If you are considering joining this program, talk to everyone that means the most to you in your life, because you're going to need their support. So be certain that they understand what your plan is, how long the program is, so everyone, because there's an adoption and a change. You have to adapt, you have to change an entire mindset, and your entire schedule, your entire life is going to change for 3 years. But trust and believe, I feel and I know it's definitely going to be worth it. So that's the mindset that you have to have, but you've got to have support. You've got to have an open and willingness to learn and to adapt to those changes.
Before entering the program, I did not have a clear understanding of what a PhD entailed. I thought it was more a continuation of an MBA, and it really is a totally different program. So I encourage you to really do your research on that and talk to as many people as you can who have gone through a program like this or are in the middle of a program like this, and the professors as well, so you completely understand what benefits you will get out of it and what it entails in commitment.
Yes, I totally agree, because I have not been in school in almost 20 years. So this was totally different to me. Even just how we work with the technology and the simple things of logging into school, or just everything, registration, everything's so different, but you can do it because you've got a support system and you've got the prior cohorts. We're always here to help.